Hello again, my favorite art students. As promised, the next origami lesson is a very simple origami box. Now, if you look on the internet, you can find so many videos on how to fold different kinds of origami boxes, but I like this one because it's easy and it's a very easy first box that anybody can learn how to fold. You don't even have to cut your paper. You could just take a regular piece of white paper and fold it into a box. You can create many boxes and tape them or glue them to make something like a structure, some kind of sculpture. I made a box out of yellow construction paper, but for this project, I'm just going to show you with a regular piece of white paper because sometimes that's all we have at home. Origami, the art of folding paper. This is a super easy box. Just follow along with me. You can, you can rewind as many times as you want. Always make sure you're folding on a hard surface, such as a glass table or a regular table. Please do not try to fold in the air or on somewhere soft like your bed. It just does not work as well. So the first step is to fold my regular piece of paper in half long ways. We call this a hot dog fold, sometimes a taco fold. Please match your corners the best you can. And when you think you have it, I like to have one hand hold while another hand sort of smooths things out. And then I use my finger to make a nice, strong crease, a strong fold. Remember, the better your folds are in origami, the better the product is going to be at the end. So take your time. It takes practice, right? All right, so now I'm going to open it up. And what I did when I did that is I created a middle line. Right down the middle, I created a line. Just by folding. So I'm going to take the bottom flap, I'm going to call this here, and I'm going to fold this to match that center line I created with my fold. Once again, please take your time. Match as best as you can, and when you think you have it, hold it and use your fingers to create a nice strong fold. Sometimes I like to use my fingernail to make that nice strong fold. And I'm going to flip it and do the other side to the center as best as I can as well. Remember, just take your time. The better your folds are, the better your box will be in the end. So there's no rush here. That looks just about right. Fold nice and tight my folds. One last time there. All right, now I'm going to actually open it up. And look at all those beautiful lines I created. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to fold it hamburger style, which is the other way. So I folded it this way first, but now I'm going to switch my paper over and fold it hamburger. Corner to corner, corner to corner, match as best as you can. Take your time, take your time. Oh, that looks just about right. Perfect. Hold it and fold it. Nice strong fold. Sometimes people like to take an object and really help them smooth those lines. If that's easier for you, do that. Open it up, and once again, I created a horizontal line right down the middle this way. So I'm going to take this flap, this bottom flap this time, and I'm going to fold it to the center. Hold it, match it, hold it, fold it, just like that. Turn it around. I'm going to take this flap, take it to the center, hold it, and fold it best you can. Okay, now instead of opening it up this time, I'm not going to open it up this time. I'm just going to turn it like this. Now I have my corners. Corner, 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 corner. Those are called corners. And I have some lines. You can see them. They're kind of difficult in the video, but you'll be able to see them on your own project. I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it so it matches this line here. So it takes a little practice. Wiggle it around till you get it just about right. And I'm going to really press this one really well with my fingernail. I really want it to stay down. So there's a little bit of space right here, you can see. I'm going to do that with all 4 corners. So once again, I'm not going to fold it, like that. That doesn't really match that line that's already there for me. It takes a little practice. I'm going to wiggle it around till it's just about right on the fold. Really take my fingernail. It's kind of important that your box has strength, that it's strong, so this part is pretty important to really fold those down. I like to turn it around the other way and fold up to the line again. Same thing. I'm just doing the exact same thing on all four corners. So once you get one, you're kind of just doing the same thing on all of the other corners. All right. So it's going to look something kind of like this. All right, the next few steps, you can see what I have done is I've created sort of like some space here and some space here. And I'm going to be folding this piece. Is actually, his job is to sort of hold down the corners. So I want to make sure I'm folding it directly on top of these corners to hold them down. So watch this. This is really important. Really press that fold the best you can. Use your fingernail or however you like to do to make that fold nice and flat. And I like to turn things around like this. And fold that flap again over the other two corners like this. Fold. So it looks something like that. Now this is the fun part. I call this the magic part. I'm going to put my fingers like this and I'm going to open it up. Now what's going to happen is it's going to sort of start making the box shape all by itself, but it needs a little bit of help. So open it up. And I'm just going to sort of like fold those corners down like a little bit more now that it's all stuck together. If I need to sort of shape it a little bit, I can. That is a basic origami box. You can see sort of how we did that. It's super cool and the possibilities are endless. You can put things inside your box. Find things from the yard and put them in the box. Even your beautiful origami from earlier you could put in the box. You could write a little note and put it in the box. You could draw a picture and put it in the box. You could add a string from one side to the other and make a swing or a little basket. I can't wait to see what you turn your box into. Please remember, you can also use different kinds of paper, construction paper, paper from a magazine you could fold into a box. All right, art students, have fun with your origami and cannot wait to see your projects, and I'll see you next time. Bye.